Hello everypony, Dyslexia here. Link to my DeviantArt in the description below and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google and other places that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my personal opinion, so if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I have been thinking a lot about the cutie mark and the Starlight glimmer idea that I had with her becoming evil again, and I was like, maybe she is too reformed, or how to say that, to actually do such a devious thing to her friends. And then I looked at Sunburst and I was like, well, he is the caretaker of Flurry Heart, but we are not sure that he could have just given Flurry Heart away when the changelings attacked and be some sort of, extra spy, or how to say that. Now, I'm beginning to think that he's not a changeling. I'm actually beginning to think that he is a normal unicorn with, powers that are somewhat, I will not say up to par with the other, unicorns, but I'll say that he has some nice powers, because as we see when he's small, when he get his cutie mark and he defends Starlight, take care of the books and all of that, we see that he has this immense power of raw magic that can actually not only carry all of these books, but also set them in the, shelf that is behind Starlight. And then, he just runs out to his family and he gets off, or how to say that. He comes to, the Crystal Empire, and I really do feel like he was trying to get into the school for gifted unicorns. But as he says to Starlight when she comes and visits him, that he didn't have the magical abilities, and he all of a sudden seemed to be more interested in reading about magic and stuff like this. Here is where I'm a little bit surprised, because if he had all of that immense magic to, take care of books, and he is pretty good at levitating. We have seen him carry around, Flurry Heart, also making a bubble around Flurry Heart. I don't know if that is a protection bubble, but I will call it here and say that it is a protection bubble or something in those lines. Something that only Cadence and Shining Armor can do. Maybe Cadence and Shining Armor have learned him to do this bubble after he became the caretaker of Flurry Heart. But I will say that he was actually able to at least, pick up all of these books, being good at levitation spells and other nice magic. I'm not quite sure what kind of magic you're supposed to have to complete the school for gifted unicorns, but I'm quite sure that the magic should be enough to break a dragon egg, like, Twilight have to do to get her way into the school for gifted magical unicorns. So I'm imagining that Sunburst is coming to the exams where he has to break a dragon egg, like Twilight, but he can't break the dragon egg for some odd reason. He should be able to, but maybe the dragon egg is more powerful than I'm actually thinking of. But I don't feel like he would be pushed aside and told, just because you can't break the egg, we don't want you. If you can do all of this stuff with these books, and you can, do nice levitation spells, and you can do magical stuff, and you also have pretty good intelligence. I will say that he has that because he's reading so much, and he also have a very good way of getting intelligence in books and stuff like that. That is what actually saved the Crystal Empire, and him being the chrysaler and putting the crystal inside the crystal heart, so everything was fine and stuff like that. That was all him. So I don't understand how the examiners could be like, well, we don't want this unicorn because he's not powerful enough, when he has the abilities that he has. I'm very baffled about stuff like that, but I do believe that Sunburst is actually lying with some of the stuff. I don't believe that he actually went to the school for gifted unicorns. I actually feel like he went out into the world, and he came across Chrysalis, and he had this, where he learned, some magic, and he made a deal with Chrysalis that she wouldn't kill him if he became, a double spy, and he would learn some magical abilities and getting, better at reading magical books or something in those lines. I do believe that there's more possibility of Sunburst being evil or having some evil intent than Starlight actually have. But something that actually still worries me, that is that Starlight haven't thought about teleporting back to Sunburst and seeing if he's okay. Because if he used all of his magic to defend Flurryheart, and he was like, couldn't do any more for defending her, is he still alive? Is he hurt, or is he just a traitor that I'm being thinking a lot about that he actually could be? This could also be a very nice way to get revenge through, Sunburst by Chrysalis. First of all, she could drain Starlight from all of the love that she's going to give Sunburst. And second of all, she could guilt trip Starlight with being like, why didn't you come to me? She could take the form of Sunburst, and she could be like guilt tripping her and taking all of her friendship and being like, well, I don't want to be friends with you no more. And then, just put Sunburst back again, and him being very sad that Starlight is not coming to see him no more. That is like very evil to do. And also I feel like Sunburst should have done some writing to Starlight, or Starlight should have written a letter to Sunburst. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's something that it's too personally for them to do. But if I was them and I was at that age and I knew that my friend was off to some school or something, I would have tried to write him a letter or doing other stuff to being in contact. But I don't believe that Starlight is that kind of a pony, or there is some other hidden agenda that Starlight actually have with the cutie marks and stuff like that. Like I said with the other episode that I did, that I actually feel like she has the possibility to turn back again if Queen Chrysalis manipulates her, or T-Rex comes back and they have meeting, or they have a way with all of the evil doers that are going to come back. I really hope that Sombra is going to come back, because I don't feel like he was a bad villain. He's actually my favorite. So I really do feel like he needs a second chance, or how to say that. And with the possibility of him working together with Chrysalis or with T-Rex, I really do feel like it could be very devastating for the main six, and especially Twilight, if Starlight, came into the old ways of doing stuff with the cutie marks and things like that. But I do feel like the memory tree that is up over the cutie map is going to fall down at some point on Starlight or one of the other ponies, maybe Sunburst. And all of the memories from the main six is going to help some pony or somebody figure out that the memories are real, and the friendship is what needs to be, and everything is going to be fine again. But I really do hope for a possibility into the future with new episodes. And if Sunburst actually failed his tests to gifted unicorns, where is his dragon egg? Or is it only Twilight that had a dragon egg at her exams? And how does that work? Maybe I'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.